Hey everyone, Vince Bryan here with BAM Weather. Hey, want to provide a tutorial here on a brand new platform called Clarity, specifically for the snow removal industry. In terms of looking, at all of the different tools this can provide you, especially in aiding your operations whenever it comes to any pre-planning, in-storm, and really how to kind of manage your account to the best of your abilities here. So let's go ahead and hop into this. I want to first discuss what I will call the pre-planning phase. This is going to be looking really multiple days out here, and I want to go first to my kind of initial dashboard. This is what's going to look like. If you have one location, only one of these will show up. You can see I have multiple test locations here. Much brand new and improved radar that runs much smoother than the weather porthole here. But I'm going to go ahead to my location, and I'm going to first, again, assuming that I'm looking kind of day or days down the road here, first location or area that I'm going to look at is the daily tab. Again, I am on the home tab at the bottom here. You can see there's 4 tabs. I'm on the home tab, and I'm going to go to the daily section at the top. This is where I will find the 10-day forecast, as well as a brand new feature called the Forecast Insight. This is called a daily insight. What this is, you can see if I'm just looking for a quick glance of the forecast, here we go. Let's say I want to get a little bit more detail. I'm just going to click on any day. It doesn't really matter where or which day, and this will pop up. This is my 10-day forecast. This should look very similar for those of you that have been on the weather porthole. What you'll notice is these days that are shaded in this blue outline, you'll see this bar here that says Forecast Insight Active, click for more. I'm going to click on that. This is where the human meteorologist thoughts are infused directly into the data. We are essentially letting you know, hey, we think that the data in the app can trend lighter or heavier or faster or slower or higher with percentages, you name it, and we'll kind of explain really our forecast thoughts. Is this a low pressure system? Is this a quick little clipper? We detail out what does the 20% chance of a snow shower truly mean in this forecast. If we agree, if we disagree, you'll know right here. Sometimes there's a video link. This is where you'll find our official thoughts. If you don't see an insight, chances are very high that we like what the app has for your location. If that's not enough for you, go over to the video tab if you're looking for a little bit more information. Now again, if we agree and we really have nothing major to discuss outside of that daily tab, it'll say no video analysis necessary at this time. If you need a little further information for your exact location, what you're going to do is go to the chat tab here. Again, this is very similar to what we had on the weather porthole. Notice this was just a few moments ago when I wanted to know when the next big snowstorm was. So I typed in that and I sent it. You can see Matt, one of our fellow meteorologists, responded with me, and he was checking on that forecast here. That is how you would be looking, again, 24 plus hours out for forecast information. Let's say that we're kind of within the 24 hours. I'm trying to finalize my decisions, make my game plans within the next, day or couple days here. I'm going to kind of change a different location here to where I'm currently under a winter storm warning. And notice the tab at the top here, this blue tab, I'm under a winter storm warning at this location here. So let's say that I want to know what's going on, again, over the next several hours. I go to the hourly section. Once again, I'm on the home tab. I'm going to the hourly section. Notice once again, I have my snow showers here. Notice these blue dots. This is for another forecast insight that is active. You can either click on that blue dot or on the blue bar here. This is going to show me what is going on. And so you can see main focus that one of our meteorologists put out is in terms of the wind gust. This will explicitly, let me know how things are handled, how the app is handling it. If there's agreements, disagreements. You can see here's a future little loop of what we're looking at with wind gusts and wind speeds across the area that plays. These are the sort of things that you will be going to the insights to look for that kind of provide our forecast thoughts here. As always, if you need more information, simply go to the chat tab and let us know. You can see, once again, a few minutes ago, I asked when does the snow start? And Matt was looking into that for me. These are the sort of instances where, again, it is very important to be looking at the hourly forecast, the hourly insights, as well as using that chat tab. Let's say that I want to know, we're in the thick of a storm here. I'm going to go back to that location. There's a couple areas too that I want to note. First is the radar. Obviously, we can always use that as a tool here. Second, again, the chat tab. I continue to harp on that because that is such an important tool that we want you to use. We're here for that. We want to help in those decisions for your specific instance here. Use it. Hey, when does this snow start to move in? What time should I expect it to weaken? When does the heaviest work in? You name it here. This is very important. If you need a quick little glimpse of the future radar, we're going to head over to these 3 little buttons here. You can see we have current, severe risks, snowfall. We're going to go to the future radar tab, and I'm going to go ahead and loop this through just so we can kind of get a glimpse of that. You can see later this morning some heavy snow would work into this area. That is always important. Again, is this future radar? Is it going to be 100%? No, it's one model, but you get the idea here. It's a quick glimpse outside of any sort of hourly data. Another area that whenever we're in the storm, you'll want to be looking is, again, the home tab, the now section. This is obviously the current conditions, but if there's any sort of a nowcast that needs to be provided, this is where you will find it, is on the lower part of the screen. Currently, again, given that there's not a whole lot going on this exact moment, there's not a nowcast, but this is where you would find that information here. So I want to make sure we are all aware of that. Lastly, something I want to make sure we know about is editing your location. Any location that you have, if you go to the pencil icon for main users of the account, you can see if you have the Pavecast subscription with us, you're able to change it. Let's say you have a concrete parking lot or an asphalt bridge. This is where you would be able to create your composition. You would find that the road forecast or pavement forecast in the hourly section of the platform there. NWS alerts, condition alerts, if you need to know when snow's in the forecast, all of that will be found right there where you are able to edit all of that. But again, we have the Now tab for the immediate, the hourly for the next 24 hours, the daily tab looking beyond that. And again, if there's a video necessary, as you can see at this location, that's where that will be provided with, again, the chat feature being the main focus. Guys, I hope this helps. If you have questions, please reach out in the chat or email us, info@bamwx.com.